Hey y'all, it's No Superman again, back with a chapter review and discussion for One Piece, chapter 1022, The Stars Take the Stage. And this was a fantastic chapter. I know I say that a lot, but the chapters don't miss. They're just real good. This one starts off with a cover page of Leo and other Tontatas playing hide and seek in lily pads, being chased by a frog. I guess not being chased by a frog, but whatever. Man, the chapters are just so good. It starts off with a brief little recap of how many people the enemies had and how many Samurai Pirate Alliance had. The Mink Samurai Pirate Alliance, just to clarify. And then it shows the 5 Topiropo who currently got eliminated because X-Drake was number 6 and he switched sides. So it confirms that they're all down and out, in my opinion, of course. Shows Onigashima flying closer and closer to the Flower Capital, stating it is 15 minutes away, which could be like 10 manga chapters or some shit. Probably exactly 10, honestly. And it does show Luffy nice and full of energy, we can only assume. And then we go inside where you got Raizo versus Fukurokujo, and he just questions him. How can you work for such a wretched man like Korizumi Orochi? And he does Ninpo clone jutsu. He just shows a bunch of them. And we should have known that Fukurokujo would use his weird earlobes or whatever, for an attack, but I didn't want him to, because that's weird. But whatever. He does just call out Raizo, and Raizo just immediately answers and gives away his position, ruining the whole clone jutsu. He does praise him, though, even though he was stating he has a lot of skill in ninjutsu. He'll never succeed as a shinobi because he always plays on his emotions. And Raizo's like, that makes us who we are, stating they all laughed, cried, and died together with Odin on that day. And now, even if they have to die, they will carry out their mission. With this, for me, this confirms so far that Kiku, Kinemon, and Ashura Doji are all dead. Like, they're down and out, not coming back. Kawamatsu, Inuarashi, Denjiro, Izo, and Inuarashi, and Raizo are all still fighting. We just gotta wait and see what happens. Kawamatsu and Izo and Denjiro are the unknown ones at the moment. Inuarashi is still fighting Jack, last we saw. And Nekomushi's later on in the chapter in a nice little scene. But Raizo steps his foot down and is like, Lord Momonosuke shall be Shogun. Which I'm looking forward to. And then we go to the 3rd floor, Hawkins versus Killer. It looks like Killer is Hawkins on the ropes, and he says that his outlook is poor, but then when he gets stabbed by Killer again, it says, whose lives are they? The real question is, whose lives are they? And then it cuts down to the 2nd floor, where we got Kid and Law fighting Big Mom, and it shows Kid got slashed, roughly where it showed it got slashed in the doll. And Killer knows. It's just that Kid, and Hawkins just comes out and says it. I wanted to allow you to kill Kid without realizing it, but it'd be more entertaining to watch you struggle to attack me. So the only way to kill me is to personally kill your own captain. Which is kind of fucked up, but, being a pirate, he wants Killer to put on a show for him. And I'm not exactly sure how it'll work, but my thought is that Hawkins' ability will be similar to Law's in the respect of hockey and stuff like that, because Law can't use his ability on people who have stronger hockey. So I think Hawkins can still damage Kid using this, but he wouldn't be strong enough to actually kill Kid using this. And that'd be like a nice little power thing for Kid. I don't know. Or maybe Killer will find some other way to go around it. Like if Killer uses his own specific hockey some certain way, he can get around it and damage Hawkins that way and skipping Hawkins' Devil Fruit ability. Like if Killer does somehow have Kairoseki on him, Sea Prism Stone, whatever, then he could negate it and then kill Hawkins that way. As of now, though, I will say I do not picture Hawkins changing sides anymore. This late into the raid and everything, Kid will never trust him after what happened. I at least don't think Kid will ever trust him after what happened. Like Hawkins could just, when the raid's over, say like, the odds were always against you. I would never join your side because it is unbelievable that you succeeded. And I want to say that's why I won't switch sides. But we'll wait and see. Next page, we go to the performance floor skull dome, where it shows King and Queen demolishing the former Animal Kingdom pirates. Like King's just palming one of them. It's that gorilla dude. Then everyone else is on fire, and they want Marco to help him, but says he's out for now, so they got to fight on their own. Sanji's down on his back, stating that it's really hard to fight both of them at once, and just yells over to Chopper, "The medicine's not working. Get that green mummy to safety." They're like, "We gave him the medicine, but his condition was so bad. We don't know." I see Zoro struggling, and then Sanji attacks Queen, and King just calls out, "They're trying to heal Zoro. Find him. Don't let them heal him." Then we get Pero Sparrow, who's just chilling atop some candy tower at the looks of it, with his bow and arrow trying to kill Sanji, the Germa's biggest failure. But we see Nekomamushi. Pero Sparrow gets pointed out to him, so Neko just leaps straight at him and knocks him outside and says, "This is for Pedro." So they're gonna fight outside. And again, like, Pedro sacrificed himself, so it's not exactly the same, but I get it. Pero Sparrow is the one who Pedro was trying to take down when he blew himself up, but Pedro blew himself up. Like, he didn't. Pero Sparrow didn't actually kill him. Like, Pedro suicided, which was respectable, and needed to escape from Whole Cake Island, but Pero Sparrow didn't kill him. So he did like damage Carrot and Wanda a whole bunch, so there's that. So I could see him doing it for them, but for Pedro it's kinda odd. But whatever. And then the Beast Pirates who haven't switched sides notice Zoro and they call him out. It's like, "Yo." Then the samurai say they gotta protect him. And King jumps in front of him, and it shows him like ball up fire. It's what it looks like. He just creates it out of his hand and he attacks. And then Marco comes in with an undying thistle, Imperial Flame, and just looks like a pure circle of flame to block King's attack. Just looks sick. And that's something else. Once it gets animated, it'll be crisp. But Marco does say, "I've heard tales from long, long ago about the race of people atop the Red Wall who could burst into flames. And here we have King the Wildfire." So King's background is being hinted at. Looks like he's from atop the Red Wall. As of now, I think the only thing we know about the Red Wall is that's where Mary Jawa is. Mary Jawa, whatever. We don't know anything else about it. So if there are other races up there, such as King, I mean, based on what Big Mom said, they're extinct now, but there used to be. So they would also hate the world government, of course. Then King and Queen are just shocked that Marco's still alive, stating that Whitebeard pirates should be dead already. Marco just gives up. He's like, "Yo, that's it for me today." And that flips over to Zoro, and just watch all of his bandages rip apart, and everyone's seeing it shocked. I don't know the nurse's name, but it's Miyagi and Chopper. And then Marco says the line, "It's time for the stars to take the stage." all the samurai and the beast pirates who swapped sides were like, yeah, he's back. And then you got their little silhouettes, three sword style, Purgatory Oni and Diable Mouton, and then Giri and Mallet. So that sounds weird, but three sword style, Purgatory Oni Giri and Diable Mouton Mallet from Zoro and Sanji respectively, both attacking king and queen. And then the alliance cheers for him, and they say, hey Twirly, once we conquer this battle, yeah, we're going to catch a glimpse of Luffy as the king of the pirates. So they know what's at stake. If they win this battle, which I assume they're going to, then Luffy is one step significantly closer to being king of the pirates. I'm like, I don't want to think about the end of the series because I've loved it for so long, but it's got to end at some point. And with a line like this, it's kind of setting it up. But man, Zoro is going to be super injured when this fight's over because of that medicine they gave him. But goddamn, this is sick. Fantastic chapter. No break next week, which is great. There's just so much bad stuff. Like, once it does get animated, scenes like this are just going to be so sick. But yeah, just gotta wait and see. I loved this chapter, as always, and there's no break, so I'll do it again next week, and most likely love it then. If you watch this, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.